dialogue. We gon' tell the truth, we ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are, do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall underground. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth, we ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are, do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.
What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Reno.
And your boy Keith Stove.
Hey, man, y'all are tuned in again to another episode of the Underground Dialogue Podcast, where the name speaks for itself. Man, look, we done already did a show, and the show ain't even started. But look, man, hey, man, we up in this thing. I got my brother from another, man. This guy has become one of the most powerful social media influencers. And
the networking ability is off the chain.
Networking off the chain.
Everywhere you go, you see somebody talk about Smackwater.
Funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
But mixed in with the funny is a whole lot of knowledge and wisdom, man. And I'm glad to have our brother with us tonight, man. The one and only KK Snoop. Smackwater in the building, man.
Already, my nigga, man. I'm honored to be here. Very first time I saw this nigga podcast, this was some shit that I wanted to be a part of. Because,
who was the guest that night? I mean, was it just us?
No, it was even before. It was just you by yourself.
Oh, you must saw K-Reno Radio.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
It was just you by yourself with all the posters and shit behind you.
Oh, you watching my YouTube channel?
Yeah, that's in the room.
Yeah. That's what I was watching. I didn't even know about it. I didn't know no disrespect.
No.
Yeah.
We can't been on the radio for a second. We rocking for a long time.
Yeah.
Man, we glad to have you on, man. I gotta ask you off the rip, like everybody that knows you, they know you from doing your thing, like Keith Stove on with the man. Where did that come from, man? You know, how did you start that up, and was that something you just crafted, or just your real personality, and you just transferred?
Hold up, what the cake ass nigga, the podcast?
No, just
me as an individual.
Yeah, no, just the cake ass nigga with the way you be.
Well, the cake ass nigga. Okay, well that's because you don't know it, but to me, it's a 3-part question.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. So me, that's just me being me.
Right.
Really, I'm gonna be honest. The me that y'all see every day is the younger me.
Gotcha.
Like if you see me in real life every day today as a more mature individual, you know, you might go away a little disappointed, like, damn, that nigga was a little reserved and chill, because the me that you see is the me that I used to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my niggas, they'll tell you, like, nigga, that's Smack.
Right.
And they saying that because they know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Smack.
Right.
But a nigga who just meet me today will be like, damn, that nigga wasn't.
Right.
Because, you know, that's some shit that I used to be, and that's some shit that I can still be, and I just might turn on if provoked the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you incorporated into your social media in a way that drew attention. That was on purpose?
No, it wasn't. No, that whole shit, all that shit was an accident, my nigga.
Oh, was it?
All that, nah, my nigga, real shit. Nah, real honest to God shit, my nigga. I seen a post on Facebook one day about hip hop, and I'm a hip hop head. I wrote a book about hip hop top 5. Next time I'm here, I'll bring it. He said we'll still talk about it, but that's neither here nor there for this. And I seen a post, and I was typing it on Facebook, and it was cause it was a real hip hop, and I'm a hip hop head, so I'm going into detail. I'm like, God damn, this shit getting long. I say, fuck that shit. I'm gonna record a video, and I recorded a video and posted it, and then after I posted it, I was like, damn, I want to say something else on it. And then after I posted the second video, I say, damn, I got something to say about this. And before you know it, I had sat on my porch, because I was still on parole. I was fresh out the penitentiary. And so I sat on my porch, made like 5 videos, and the bug bit me.
Right.
I've been doing this shit over 8 years. All that Charleston White, I got a video I can send you, and you can put up right when I say this here. That show I birthed him, Kevin Sam. It was only one nigga on the internet doing this shit, and I didn't even know about him. Somebody put me on to him after I started doing what I was doing. The only nigga that was on the internet that was flaming before me is Nino 305. Nino Brown. He was the only nigga, and me and him is totally different. He was doing like great all this shit here, and I was the first nigga to step on that like hit you dead in your motherfucking face with some unadulterated truth, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, but all these other niggas, all them niggas, that's my format, and I birthed all them niggas. All that everybody that's talking real shit, I birthed all them niggas, cause I can go back over 8 years and give you content of me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know, but I didn't even know that I was as hot in the streets, cause I went to work, came home and sat on my porch, and I might go out. But I've always been a star in the streets. Right. So what was going on online, I did not know until my partner Kid, the one who he pulled my coattail. He like, nigga.
Well, you popping out here.
Yeah, and I'm like, nigga, what?
Right.
Nigga, he
commented and nothing like that.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. I see him, but I don't give a fuck about what nobody's saying, my nigga. I hardly check comments. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck.
Even to the day you don't check.
Every now and then I do, but like I check comments maybe 5 to 10% of the time, because I don't get, it could be if it's something that's super viral, like what I did with Mike, where I had the PV outfit on that done all, it's up to like 60 or 70 million views across all media platforms. I check out some of them comments just to see, because it's so goddamn prevalent. It's everywhere. But rarely I check comments.
I read comments, but I don't like to read them too much, because you can I don't want to say get gassed up, but it desensitizes you and kind of take away your passion in a way when you start reading too much, especially if it's all mostly good. It's like, so I try to balance it. Like, I'm gonna read a little while, then let me fall back.
My shit probably be I guess 75-25, but most of my shit just be laughing emojis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get a lot of laughing emojis.
Right.
But then you get motherfuckers who leave comments. I fucks with OG. I love OG. Woo. But then not everybody like me. Motherfuckers be I seen comments where motherfuckers. But I'm not fucked up about it either way, because this is the community I grew up in. Nigga, you had to know how to rank. You had to have tough all that shit. So when I see a nigga cut me down, nigga, I be laughing. I be laughing. I say, boy, this nigga here crazy. I like when niggas tap me up, nigga. I like to come in like a mother. And if it's super funny, I leave a laughing emoji. I say, nigga, you a goddamn fool. I let nigga, I'm not, you don't hurt my feelings, my nigga.
That's why I fuck with K. He the same way.
Same way, bro.
You can't hurt my motherfucking feelings.
You give me, you got me, bro.
Nigga, I grew up in extreme poverty, my nigga. You cannot hurt my feelings, my nigga. It take a lot to hurt my feelings.
Somebody that don't even know you.
Yeah, it got to be somebody real close to me to hurt my feelings, my nigga. And I, like, off the rip, I can only, like, within the last, my feelings been hurt probably.
You thinking about it?
Maybe twice in the last 5 or 6 years, and one was by my daughter.
I figured that was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause my daughter, she said some real shit. Cut deep, nigga. She said some real shit yesterday. It didn't cut as deep though, but I let her know. I was like, damn, that was a low blow like a mother. Cause my daughter, like, my family brand is real.
Okay.
Like, you can't be around my family, my nigga. And if you ain't real, and nigga, my family was just say the first thing they think of. It could be some hard shit. Nigga, my mama in a wheelchair with one leg. Her cake ass can get it.
And here we go.
Hey, but you know what's so cold, man? Because this what I peep though. You got a lot of humor in what you talk about, but it's a lot of knowledge infused in that too. Most of what you talk about, it's some knowledge in it, to where if people just can kind of look past how funny it is, you really be teaching, you really be giving some game, you know. So I mean, that remind me like the old school OGs in the hood on the corner. They funny, but they telling you something.
But that's like the secret in the medicine right there.
Yeah.
You add that comedy onto it, you can take it in. You ain't got to be all defensive. Because really, when you smile, you laugh. what Biggie used to say, once you grin, I win.
Yeah, when you grin, you know.
That game again.
Man, these dumb ass niggas, man, you can't give these niggas nothing straight up, man. You got to disguise it, you got to hide it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the average nigga out here in the world, we so preoccupied with life and with all these different distractions and everything that we got going on that don't nobody want to hear you preaching to them, my nigga.
Right.
Don't nobody want.
Right.
It's a different type of nigga that can accept preaching, my nigga. Like just straight up, just direct communication with no motives or you got to be in a certain mind state, and the average nigga is not in that mind state.
Right.
That's why you see all the foolishness, being rewarded. Yeah, all the foolishness is winning on social media, my nigga.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and tell, nigga, I do posts that be straight up just intellectual. That shit don't do nothing.
Nigga, true views.
That shit don't do a motherfucking thing. Nigga, man, this cake ass nigga ain't talking about nothing. God damn, nigga, I'm talking about the shit that you need to hear, nigga. So, you know, you gotta give it to a nigga. You gotta give it to a nigga how a nigga can receive it. Cause I got a lot of motherfuckers that don't like how I say shit. But I'll tell a nigga in a minute. Nigga, I'm not talking to a motherfucker that need to be saved. Nigga, what the fuck do I need to talk to a nigga that's already got his shit together? You don't need me, my nigga, and I don't need you. I appreciate you, and you can help the struggle, and you can help the fight. But we need the niggas. The niggas that's willing to shoot is the niggas that need me most, nigga. Those are niggas that's gonna change. Those are the warriors. You niggas are diplomats.
Come on, man. Come on.
You niggas not warriors. You want diplomatic. You want to find a diplomatic way to solve problems. But the niggas that's gonna get out there and nigga, fuck this. These is the niggas that I'm talking to, because these are the niggas I've been around my whole life.
And that laugh you give them might make them not do it that day. Straight up. It might make them not do it that day.
First time I heard it with Smack, when I seen you on the internet, I immediately knew you from you. Immediately.
You never seen it before.
Because we used to say cake ass nigga all the time. I said, and then
see, the phrase, he asked me about the phrase. The phrase actually came, made my best friend, Spark Plug, Ken Sparks. We had a trap on Antoine and Titwell in I can't even remember the name of the apartment, but it was on Antoine Tip, legendary spot. We moved over that nigga, and me and him was the very first niggas to sell 4 for 10 sweets. 4
for 10.
We the very first niggas that done it.
When they got documented.
We was the very first thing, because I told him, because I done the math. I'm a smart nigga. I'm an intelligent nigga. So I done the math, and I broke it all the way down. I was like, okay, so we can make $1,000 a pound if we do 4 for 10 sweets, and out of every 50 box, we use 2 ounces on every 50 box. That's $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So we started doing 4 for 10.
Rolling.
Boy, I remember
that 50 box trying to roll.
That wasn't number me and him, nigga, but we got the job done.
And you doing 4 for 10, so you know they some skills.
They were. But the fact that it was 4 of them, and then we used to tell niggas, we was like, Domino's had just started that campaign, 30 minutes or it's free. And we used to tell niggas, nigga, if we ain't there, after we talk to you in 30 minutes, you get your weed for free. So niggas used to try to call us in the most extreme type cases like a motherfucker.
Traffic.
Yeah.
We were in Dallas.
Yeah. But we were getting it done, man. And we had a trap on Antoine and Titwell. And that bitch used to boom. And one night we was having a dice game. And to this day, I think it was solo. Lil Jerome was on the dice, and him and Kent went to arguing about him burning dice, and Kent called him a cake ass nigga, and everybody in that bitch just got quiet. And we all just bust out laughing, and from that point on, that was just some in-house type shit that we always said, and it just grew from that. But my nigga Sparkplug was the very first nigga that I ever heard say that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it grew from.
I don't know who originated
but
it.
But different niggas said it. Different niggas said Willie D has said it before I take off, or before I took off with this shit. It's several niggas.
I heard the first time I ever heard I heard a girl say it.
Oh, really?
She said it to a dude.
We used to call it nigga.
cake. I'm like, what you mean a cake? But that's what it was.
Yeah, it's something about that phrase. That motherfucker it resonates.
You soft and you sweet.
Yeah, it resonates. But then motherfuckers ask me all the time, like, what does cake ass nigga mean? I tell them it depends on how you using it, who you talking to. Cause I talk to me and my partner, cake ass nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like nigga.
Right.
It depends on the context of what you using.
Who you call a nigga little Debbie ass nigga?
Yeah.
That's why it resonated.
Yeah.
And then from there we started saying cake ass nigga.
Yeah.
I said, this boy went from Houston, man.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of them the mains, and then I said, yeah, he from Houston.
Yeah.
What's crazy though, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, we see each other from time to time. Just
at different
You know,
events.
networking is I seen him on Corey Holcomb. This boy here, networking is impeccable, man.
Well, I must say, man, shout out to everybody that fuck with me, man. And then I do be making moves, but niggas fuck with me, man. And I'm in awe. Like cause a lot of motherfuckers see me and they be like, damn, Smack, you a real nigga. Damn, you humble than a motherfucker. Cause I ain't this shit here. I've been a star my whole life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My daddy was a star in the streets, a star street nigga. My mama and every female in my family was bad bitches. My mama, every nigga in Acres Home wanted to put dick on my mama.
Man. Candy. Candy camera. Go ahead and finish.
Real shit. Real shit. You used to open up my grandmother's door and this nigga sitting on our steps waiting on one of my aunties to come out. Nigga, they was all beautiful, no makeup, long, pretty hair. You know, my every woman in my family been in Acres Home since the day Acres Home was constructed. My grandmother bought 2 plots of land in Acres Home the day it was constructed when they started selling. My family, we got streets named after my family. My grandfather was the first nigga with a horse and buggy. Some of those streets is trails that my grandfather paved because one of his hustles was going house to house because we only had one store. He'd go to the house, get their grocery list, and make their groceries and bring their groceries to them. Because Acres Home is historically the biggest black neighborhood in the South. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. We had shirts, Acres Home, population, a whole bunch of us. That's all you need to know. Fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? But so, you know, but when my mama got pregnant, the hood couldn't wait for me because they wanted to see what the fuck is this gonna be. Because this crazy monkey nigga and this, because both families, it was crazy. Because I done a post and I reanimated about when nigga I came this close to not being born. Nigga, my grandmothers were finna shoot the shit out of each other. Because my mama, big mama came home and caught my daddy putting dick on my tea lady. And that nigga hopped out the window, 2nd floor in the ghettos, head first. She hanging out the window shooting at this cake ass nigga.
With no warning shot. Trying to get him.
Shooting at this cake ass nigga. He run home to my granny house buck naked. He walked through the door. She like, nigga. He like, man, big mama came home. I jumped out the window and she was shooting at me. My grandmother get her 38. And go around there. They got a Mexican standoff, man. They gotta stop these 2 crazy motherfuckers from killing each other. Yeah, bitch, you don't shoot at my son. Bitch, your son don't be in here be putting dick on my daughter in my house.
Everybody was right.
Yeah, my nigga, you know, that's how. And so I got all this shit honest, my nigga. This is that's 790, nigga. When they made the first 10 most dangerous places to stay in America, my community was on it, my nigga. 790 West Little York. Like that motherfucker was a hellhole, nigga. Like for real. Like to be, and I was one of the very few individuals that was welcome in every house because the ghettos is notorious for this people not fucking with these people. Nigga, the motherfuckers right next door to me, the family right next door, nigga, both our families had a knockout, drag out fight. Cause the bitches next door was nappy and nappy headed, dark and ugly, and all the bitches in my house was bad bitches. So you already know with women what kind of content that shit that breeds.
And still had to live next door to each other after the fight.
But even with all that negative energy, they love me in their house. Nobody else from your family can come in.
But you good.
But this nigga here can come in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
and treated with like I was part of the
You
family.
know what I'm saying? That's a different type of love when you can get them in the house, and if you wanted to, open up the refrigerator.
Yeah.
That's another type.
That's the type of love I
Man, you know
had.
what? No, but you come across one of them dudes like one of the homeboys that you can't get mad at. Like, he say anything about it, you like, oh man, even he mad. You know, all right, I don't know, I'm them guys, I ain't going with it. But that's how it come off. Like I got partners, my partner KO like that. He'll say stuff that everybody else can't say.
Yeah.
But he's like, he just said I just said the same thing he said, but you ain't saying like he said. It don't come across the same.
The exact same words.
Same sentence.
The frequency is different.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because a motherfucker know when I say shit, man, I don't say it from a place of disgust, a place of hate.
Right.
Like I say it from a place of love and a place of information.
Right.
Like when I tell you something, I wouldn't wish the worst on my biggest enemy.
Yeah.
I wish his bitch ass karma though.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't wish the worst on
Right,
the nigga.
right.
But I definitely wish you karma.
Yeah, I got it.
However that comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't control how it comes.
Yeah.
But you take it though.
Yeah. And I don't wish bad on nobody, my nigga. I ain't out here. I don't think I'm the toughest, baddest nigga. I'm just gonna be honest with my point of view at every point, and hopefully you can respect it, and hopefully you don't feel like I stepped on your toe, because you could tell me like I told the other day, nigga, my daughter told, because we was on the phone, nigga, I'm gonna tell you what she said, man. It was because I've been to the penitentiary 5 times, and you know, when I was out, my daughter ain't never worried about nothing, ain't never had to ask, and I was not an absent nigga when I was out on these streets.
Right.
But we talking on the phone, and I told her something, and she was like, I was like, nigga, I was a great father. She was like, when you was out, I was like, God damn fucking bitch.
Bam. Tap on the side. Bam. Yeah. You were I say booted that part.
And I stopped.
Yeah.
And I bust out laughing. I said, I can't even be mad, man. That was some real shit.
Yeah, because I guess because that's the question I was wondering in my mind. I guess we can go there. How you go 5 times? Man, little. I went to the pen one time and I got out, or then I got jammed up again. I went again. About the 4th time.
No, well, in all honesty, I'm a hustler by nature, my nigga. You know, when I was a young nigga, all the old nigga, I'm also borderline genius. They tried to send me to a psychiatrist when I was in school to find out, was I really that smart or was I crazy?
Right.
Because something got to be wrong with this nigga. Because as smart as this nigga is, he pack pistols and get high and talk crazy, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't understand that part, that dichotomy. Like,
that's the word I was just about to use.
Yeah, they had never witnessed anybody that was so goddamn intelligent, was so fucking thuggish. Like, what's wrong with this nigga, man? Can't nobody tell him that. So,
intelligent who?
so you know, but I'm also a hustler, and you know, this is what motherfuckers recognize about me. Like when my grandfather, anybody them niggas give me $2-3, then we go to the stove, nigga. I still got my hands in my pocket.
Right.
Nigga, you brought me to the stove, nigga. I just gave you some money. What the fuck that mean, nigga? I came here with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My mom used to always say, nigga, you so tight when you walk, you squeak.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I like money. So, and when I get out, you know, at the first 3 times, I was still young, so my mind was set on, nigga, when I get out, I'm gonna build a better mousetrap.
I'm gonna fix what I didn't do right.
I got it right this time.
Right.
But while you sitting still, the law is advancing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They technology, what they know. Nigga, you sitting still. Time is not moving for you.
Right.
But in the world, motherfuckers is advancing. And when you get out, you still on that old time.
Yeah.
And that shit don't work. And so, you know, and then one time I got out, I was homeless, you know, I ain't had nowhere to go, so I was kind of forced back I had to do what I had to do to, you know, and I wasn't fucked up about it because that's my nature. Like I say, I grew up in the ghetto. My nature, I got a second, because man's original nature isn't just total violence.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's not just total violence.
No doubt, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? That's not
our original nature is peace.
Yeah.
You know, it's a saying that say a real warrior prays for peace. He ready, he got everything he need to go to war, but the first thought in his mind is, I don't want no problems.
Yeah.
But don't bring none to
Yeah.
it. So yeah, violence is a last resort or retaliatory resort. Like you hit me, I ain't gonna. Now we going into action, but yeah, we peaceful people.
Yeah,
man.
I was nurtured in violence and chaos,
Right.
and a drug community and the work and poverty. I was nurtured in that.
Yeah.
This is how I was introduced to life and introduced to the world.
You
So
come out the gate,
Swinging.
yeah,
right,
yeah,
literally.
My mama gave birth to me and gave me to the block.
Yeah.
Like literally,
Right.
because in my grandmother's house, my mama had me at 15, but after she had me, my grandmother like, bitch, you grown.
Yeah.
You need to get a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so my mama got a job, and every day she leaving with me with the two man, my uncles was some treacherous niggas.
Right.
And I'm talking about, I'm stealing, I'm doing all this shit. I know what the cloud car look like. I know to let niggas know, hey, that go to loud, all this shit at a young age, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You supposed to be playing kickball. That's
No, but I'm with these niggas at the club stealing hubcaps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We stealing Cadillac hubcaps, nigga. I remember, nigga, they left me in a car at the club one time, nigga. I remember, I don't know why this memory stepped, but I woke up, nigga, and I'm in a car and I'm just looking around, but in my mind, it's just a bunch of cars, and I see the lights and shit. I'm like, man, what the? And I'm borderline scared because I'm a little nigga. I'm like,
How old you was? Right.
I maybe was 4.
Man.
4 or 5.
Damn, you have a good memory.
Yeah.
That's when you first start memory.
Yeah, I had shit. I got a memory younger than that. The first time, well, my mom and them used to blow me charges when I was a baby, but the first time.
Shade pull number 2, y'all. That's shade pull. We're gonna see how many we get tonight. Go ahead. Continue, man. Continue. For all of y'all who might not be from the hood and don't know what a charge is, that's when somebody's smoking marijuana and blows the marijuana smoke up the nose into somebody, another recipient.
A super cloud.
Yeah. But this was a rite of passage amongst the druggies and the, you know what I'm saying? But they was remodeling the ghettos. This was 78, so I was like 3 or 4 years old. I never forget. Yeah. And they had, you know, when they building something, and they got those little box buildings that they bring in where the foreman and shit, where the blueprints and all that, them niggas had broke into that building.
Yeah.
And we was in that motherfucker, and I was sitting on the counter, I never forget. And them niggas was in there drinking wine, and the wine went in front of me, and I went to grab for it, and I can't remember who it was, but they were like, nigga, little old nigga, and my uncle was like, nah, let that nigga hit it. And I hit that motherfucker. And then they was in there smoking weed, and the weed went in front of me, and I went to grab it. And they gave it to me, and that's the last thing I remember. And then the story continues with my mama, because my mama, when I came home, my mama was out from work. And she said, I want to kill them bitch ass niggas.
Man.
She said, nigga, you was out of there. She said, I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with you. She said, I knew you was high, but I did not know they had gave you some motherfucking wine.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was out of there.
Little baby red eyes.
Yeah, I was out of there, nigga.
2 W's, the wine and the weed.
Yeah, nigga. You know, so I was indoctrinated. I was indoctrinated as a baby, man. It's not nothing brave. It's just what it is.
Yeah,
it's just what it, because motherfuckers, we glorify so much of the wrong shit, and motherfuckers take this and make it this. Like this whole interview, somebody will take that one little sound bite and make it this, and niggas will think that this is what it is. And that's not what it is. That just, I was a victim of circumstance and poor thinking. And a generational thing of poor thinking, like passed on, you know, so, but as of today, I realize that, you know, it's a lot of corrections, because I've been destructive in my life, and I've added on to a lot of destruction to myself, to my people, to my community, and like, matters how you see it, but internally, I aim to change a lot of the destruction and the fucked up shit that I've attributed myself to.
One post at a time.
But not just that. Even when I'm off camera, because like I say, I was this nigga before this shit. You know me from this. Before this shit, nigga, I was a star. That's why I handled it the way I did. You know, a lot of motherfuckers don't know. Me and Charleston White used to have a podcast we done every Friday together called Unpopular Opinion.
Right.
We done like 4 or 5 episodes, and I pulled the plug on it because. And I told him after our last episode, we got on the phone and I told him because the very first time I was introduced to him, I tried to tell him because I seen where he was headed and I seen what was going to take place, just what's taking place. And I'm not hating on. I fucks with Charleston. I listen to him because he half and half, but I know Charleston. I know his gimmick. I know his shtick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Charleston loves to ruffle feathers and trigger people like I do.
Yeah.
But I trigger motherfuckers like on a consistent basis. Charleston would do anything.
Right.
Cause when I realized that was the day that I seen him do a post talking about fuck the Crips, fuck the Bloods and all this shit. And all them gang niggas, bitch ass nigga, whoop de whoop. And then the very next day, I seen them put up a post say, nigga, on my crippin'. I was like, this nigga crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, this nigga just, he just figured out I could push these niggas' buttons. So.
Well, let me ask you this. How give me the difference between that, what you saying, and how a lot of our young sisters are willing to do anything to get money. Like you see sisters, they twerking on Instagram, they saying the thing like me.
Well, bitches got a lazy nature.
Go ahead.
Like that's why bitches are
Bitches do got a lazy nature, dog. That was good.
So he done that.
I might take that.
Look, I said sisters.
No, but I
I'm
get
standing on
I get 100%.
man, every bitch ain't a sister, every sister ain't a bitch. And all you hoes, maybe, ain't queens. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm a king, I'm a queen. Is you bitch ass nigga? Because you look like a pauper to me, bitch ass nigga.
Okay, well, let into the question though. Like you said with Charleston White, like how he's doing it because that's generating revenue, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So a lot of the females they had that same.
Yeah,
time.
but
I'm not gonna call no black woman no B or no H.
Nigga, man, fuck that, nigga. I call it exactly how I see it.
I know the origin. I know that where you came from. Then all of a sudden, society made you into that.
Well, but if that's what you are,
I'm
that's
start
what
at
you
the
are.
source, man.
No, if that's what you are, that's what you are, my nigga. At the base of it, I gotta call exactly what I see. I know what I wish. I got ideas too.
He said, "I know what I wish."
I know what I wish you to be.
Yeah.
But I know what the fuck you are. And I'd be a goddamn fool to ignore what the fuck. Just like the white man. I know what I wish you to be, but I know what the fuck you are.
Because your deeds prove who you are.
Yeah.
Well, I know who, I'll say this here. I know who we've been made into. That's what
It don't matter. This is who the fuck you are.
Now, look, let me
matters
say,
if you've been made into that or not.
Yeah.
Because if you can unmake a motherfucker, that's how I will address you.
Well, look, I understand what you're saying. But at the beginning of the day, I say, like Miss Farrakhan say, God made man, but man made niggas. God made women, but man made bitches in the hole.
Nah,
so
maybe not.
I'm talking about the root.
God,
at the root of it all,
man possibly made God. So I don't.
Well,
because
now we're getting into the whole.
Yeah.
Say, I did want to go back and revisit that.
We'll go back into that. Let's take it one step
I had
at a
that on
time.
my mind.
All I'm saying is that wherever we see us as now.
But
Hold on,
I'll give you that. Hold on.
Forget my point, man.
Hold on, I got you.
All right, okay, go ahead.
If man didn't make God, he damn sure perverted God. Now go ahead.
Okay, I got it. We'll come back to that. Now, at the beginning of the day, as you talk to God himself, and if he was to say, if you'd ask him,
I tell God, man, what's up with these fucking bitches?
Let me finish, man. I like this nigga.
If you start off and you go to the creator himself and say, what was your intention when you created this man or this woman? He's not gonna say that his intention was to make her into a bitch. Now the word.
Now watch this. Go ahead.
Like if you look at the scripture say we was born in sin and shaped in what? Shaped in iniquity, right? Yeah. So you born into a world. A baby don't come out knowing what niggas and dope and weed and drinking.
Racism.
None of that. They don't come out knowing all that. So you born into a society that shapes the mind. Like you said, the environment you came into was like just off the chain, right?
Yeah.
So you would have did that if you would have came and made it to a different family or whatever. And that ain't to knock nobody that raised you. That's because that's what they came into. So what I'm saying at the root of it, yeah, we know what we are portrayed to be now, but at the root of it, that's not who we were created to be. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what the fuck a nigga was created to be.
I'm telling you.
But what you telling me, there's no concrete evidence of.
Well, no,
your nigga cannot give me.
I disagree with you.
You can disagree because you're standing on faith. No, you're not standing. You can't listen to me, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you the realest shit that I could ever tell you. A nigga can't provide one motherfucking relic, one anything from the Bible. A nigga can't provide. Nigga, mummies have been around from Egypt for over 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years. A nigga has yet to produce one relic from the Bible.
What do you mean when you say one relic?
One artifact, one relic.
One physical, tangible.
Anything.
Like what? Like for
anything.
Like what?
Nigga ain't a rock that David hit a nigga in the head with, a cup, a motherfucking blanket that Jesus bled. No, my nigga, we got to be real about the whole entire situation, my nigga. We got to be real about the whole entire, because I could go on and on about this shit, because niggas, we praise God and we shun the devil. But the devil didn't kill not one motherfucker in the Bible. Well, God did all the killings.
Well, you said the relic. Now I agree. I agree with God is a killer. And now, but let me say this. You said you couldn't find a relic from the Bible. Okay, that's cool. It's a shirt that you had in the 4th grade. You don't know where it's at now, but you know you had it.
No, but what I'm saying like is a motherfucker can say what they want. One thing we know about the Bible, we know the history of it. We know how it was constructed, where it was constructed, who constructed it, who decided on it. Mm-hmm. So if a motherfucker decided these books going in, what make you think that they didn't decide what words was gonna go up in it and what was gonna be said? This is God's word. Is it bitch ass nigga, or is it man's word telling me it's God's word?
Well, you are partly right and partly off base, because now listen to me like I listen to you. Now, in the beginning, you have what's called the original manuscripts. That these are the exact purified word, but man got a hold to it. Let me just stop. The white man got a hold to it.
Hold up. So let me ask you this: where did the original man? Who wrote the original manuscript?
The original manuscript.
You telling me the original manuscript was penned by God Himself?
No, not penned. Revealed through men. Revealed to men.
How do you know?
Well, that's just like
faith.
That is faith.
Okay, that's not concrete.
But no.
You got some other
faith is concrete.
No, it's not, because if I got faith, I can jump off this motherfucking building.
No, that's.
Oh, not see what I'm saying?
Illogical.
No,
you're not being logical.
No,
you're not being logical.
But you can't tell me that faith is just guaranteed logical just because you believe so goddamn strongly, my nigga.
You still have to have logic, Smack. If I say I'm gonna jump off this window, that's not even something that's scientifically logical.
But the Bible tells you a whole bunch of shit that's not scientifically logical.
Because it's not meant to be scientifically logical. Because you're looking at an allegory. You're not looking at
when they say Mary didn't no nigga put dick on Mary.
Right. That's not true.
Yes.
But I'm just saying. But you got some motherfuckers who take that at face value. When you got some motherfuckers that say Jesus walked on water.
That's not true.
I'm not saying that it is or not, but I'm just telling you.
But that's where I'm going with.
Which nigga stand for that?
You ain't lying.
Kind of nigga, how long you been doing that bitch ass shit?
I just got the
man. Don't get off the subject, man. Listen, look,
like this nigga.
The 2 points you made. Okay. When you talk about Mary being a virgin, when you talk about Jesus walking on the water, those are what's called allegories. That means that they have a, it's like metaphorical.
I know what they mean.
You got that. So your point is to say that there are people who take that as being literally. Right. And you're right, that's true, but that's not the actual case.
But who's to say it's not or it is?
Because it's not logical.
I'm just saying.
Just like you said, jumping out that building.
Yeah.
Go to the pool.
I understand that it's not logical.
So,
but in 20 years, if a motherfucker come and write a book and say Smackwater jumped off a motherfucking building, landed, and got up and walked away, because somebody has done that.
Believe it. But at the end of the day, man.
And somebody has done it
At the end of the day, if you go all the way back to the times of slavery, one of the biggest tricks that they would use on us is to try to make us believe things in the book that were not actual fact. Like to say that the man that's called Jesus was white and had blonde hair and blue eyes. So history doesn't line up.
I don't even know if Jesus was a real nigga.
Okay, well, a lot of people
because the actual motherfucking story of Jesus is comedic.
Okay, right. And
you see what I'm saying?
It's like 13,000.
Yeah, years before they said Jesus came about.
We're getting all over the place, but let me.
No, we ain't. We still motherfuckers who adept in it. I know all you cake ass nigga. What a cake ass nigga? What a you tuned out, bitch ass.
You see what this saying?
Yeah, we underground dialogue.
Yeah,
this is what we do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you an example, like you say, Jesus walked on the water. Like I follow the teachings of Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah.
So what he did, he broke down and unlocked some of the keys. He gave us the keys to unlock some of the confusion that are in some of these allegories that we're talking about. So his teaching on Jesus walking on the water doesn't mean he walked on the water in a literal sense. It means that the water represents the faith, his faith, right? So if Peter went out on the boat and Peter was walking on the water just like Jesus would, because Jesus would tell him to come to him. And so when he started walking, Peter was walking on the water, but he sunk because he did what? He took his eyes off the master. So when he took his eyes off the master, he sunk. Jesus reached in the water, pulled him up and said, "Hey man, why did you doubt?" That's the story. Now, this is what it represents. It represents that the water is the people. So he's walking on the people holding him up based on his belief. Jesus was already on that level. So he said, "Peter, you doing it." When he took his eyes off the master, meaning that he deviated from the teachings of what the master was teaching him, he sunk. The water represents the people. It's not real. So I agree with you in that sense. But at the same time, when you talk about just something far-fetched, say, okay, man, I can pull a tree out the ground with one hand, that might be in the book, or a snake talking to Eve in the garden. Yeah. We know that's not true. Only a fool will believe that that's true, but it has a meaning to it.
You know
that's
what
I'm saying.
The whole thing about it is when it comes, because I'm not a religion nigga. I'm a spiritual nigga, and I believe that there are forces at work greater than us all. I don't know what they are, and I don't listen to no man when he tries to tell me, because the average nigga don't understand what he looking at in front of his eyes, but a nigga gonna try to tell me about some shit that he never seen.
Yeah. Well, you know what's so funny? Like, it's weird how you people with the lowest, like children, when it comes to religion, they can spy out certain things. My daughter told me the other day, she was saying, like, how is Jesus God's son, but Adam ain't? When Adam was created first, and he created a whole species of women just for him. He's like, fuck that nigga.
We don't necessarily want to go off in the whole tangent about religion and all that, but all of that represents part of the deception that was imposed on us. So yeah, Jesus is no more of a son of God than you or me. See, but he was exalted and declared the son of God because of his example.
You know what though?
Because of the way he lived, that was a better example than the average.
Yeah, if he was. But I got a idea for a cartoon, a cartoon that I got an idea for called "Jesus Was a Real Nigga," and it's gonna explain Jesus from a real nigga perspective. You know what I'm saying? And that's the name of the cartoon. Jesus was a real nigga.
I ain't got no look, and I'm gonna tell you why I would, because again, just like what you do on your social media, that is something that could be relatable to people that could bring them to him.
Nah, I'm
just saying from my point of view.
You know, fuck Jesus and John Wayne too.
Well, I got you. But at the end of the day, the Jesus of 2000, I ain't talking about the white man's concoction of what they believe.
That's why I don't believe in man's concoction of God, because man has perverted God. Man has said what God said, this nigga can do that, but this nigga can't do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and this nigga say my God it's only one God, but my God is the one true God. Right. God damn, go ahead, man.
Because you getting caught up in.
I'm not caught up in shit. I just see the hypocrisy in man.
In my I agree.
I see the hypocrisy in man.
In my opinion, you have got, I guess, confused by the men's different interpretations and them being the author of confusion. God ain't the author of confusion, but man is. So man will say, my God is this, my God is that. Somebody will say, God is a woman. Somebody will say, God is a tree. God is you.
God is in me, man.
Right.
So that's the God. That's the God that
and that is true. But you said something. You said that man perverted God. Man perverted the idea
of God.
Yeah. But the
I didn't. You know, whatever it may be, because a nigga don't know, and can't now nigga tell me he know for sure. So because ain't that one of us met, and you ain't gonna find out until you die.
Well, and going to your point about faith, some of us stand on that, some of us
and I can respect it. I'm not here to tell damn man what to believe or what he should believe or what you got to believe.
And that is some historical documentation of certain things, but other things that may not be some historical.
They still got the pyramid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got all this other shit. Let me say this here, my nigga. It's election season, and I got to say this, that any black person that's out here campaigning or promoting any kind of motherfucking politician, you are an enemy to black freedom and black liberation, my nigga.
My name is K. Reno, and I endorse that message. I support that message. I agree.
Let me tell you something, my nigga. Because I'm tired of all you bitch-ass niggas steady running to the same motherfuckers who caused our problems, asking them to fix our problems.
I agree.
They have never intended on being anything but problematic in our lives.
What I say all the time, I say, if I slash your tires, why would I fix them? Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the whole key. You know, we've been part of the political plantation for hundreds and hundreds of years. We feel like, and most of the time, we have dedicated ourselves to different parties. Yeah. So I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican.
Nigga, fuck all that.
When both of them have been nothing but hell on black folks.
Which wing on the chicken tastes better, the left wing or the right?
We don't know. Right.
They same goddamn bird.
Same bird.
But every time election time come around, you bitch ass niggas be out here where this time is gonna be different. Yeah. Is it bitch ass nigga? Let me ask you something, cake ass nigga. Have you ever asked yourself why the fuck that Asian hate bill passed overnight, my nigga? And it's not one Asian in government. But how many niggas is in the government and we still ain't got no motherfucking legitimate or serious motherfucking laws passed benefiting us as a motherfucking people, my nigga?
Yeah. Well, that's our fault. Because at the end of the day, we continue to believe in a system that never had any love for us.
I tell niggas, man, the only way you're gonna exact real change is that we got to operate outside of the system. Only thing that these people understand is blood and money.
Yeah, the Asians got a lot of lobbyists, and that's what they put their money in.
But it's just not the lobbyists. Yeah. They got 1 million motherfuckers, and they outsource so much work to China. And you need these people. You don't need these people to cut off all this work.
And to and again, they operate as an independent nation, even within this nation.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If you ride right. Man,
them Asians don't give a fuck who the president is.
They have, and another thing too, the presidential candidates, they never solicit the Asian vote.
Because they don't give a fuck. They know the Asians don't give a fuck.
Right, so it's always a
we
fight. We
send all our money back to Asia anyway.
It's always a fight for the black vote. Every candidate wants the black vote. Why? Because we still are immersed in the system. We still believe. We still watch Trump and Biden and was like pulling for whoever he was pulling for, like it was gonna make a difference.
Okay, Obama all that damn money.
Yeah, either way.
But the cold part about it is that they gonna put in the office whoever the fuck they want to put in the office. Do you count the votes, bitch ass nigga?
Elected versus selected.
Yeah,
and that's what it boils.
They just want you to feel like that you was a part of the process to keep you complacent. They just want you to feel like that your voice counted, my nigga. Just so you won't. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors.
Actually, really lost the popular vote.
I don't give a fuck.
It don't even matter.
Yeah, it don't even matter.
It's like, and then when you black and you poor, we really live our lives for years not knowing the difference between our condition, no matter who was the president, no matter what party because the same type of struggles that we went through under Clinton, we went through them under Bush.
Reagan, all of them.
Reagan, we went through them under Obama.
Yeah.
We went through. It didn't matter who was in the seat or what party that they claimed. But back to the Asian people. At the end of the day, they created a nation within a nation.
Yeah.
That's why they got
not just Asian. Shit, the
Who else?
Africans.
Who
Yeah,
else?
everybody that come over here, they smart enough to centralize their power base and their power within their own community to where they don't have to give a fuck about what's taking place.
Yeah.
And because are we strong within our own community?
Yeah.
And niggas is far from strong in our own community.
Last I checked, $1.6 trillion black people putting into the economy. But it's only circulating in our community maybe like 5-6 hours. So the bottom line is we need to be taught financial literacy, bro. We need to be taught not to feel like, okay, I'm finna go spend $100,000 on this watch or $200,000 on this chain.
On some bullshit,
right?
nigga.
So,
some shit that ain't even worth that shit, nigga. As soon as you buy that whole ass shit, walk out the store, turn around, tell them you don't want it, and watch what they tell you about it.
Yeah. So we got to be taught, man. And your point about operating outside the structure, that's just another word for separation.
Yeah.
And that's what Elijah Muhammad been teaching for 1,000 years. Separation.
But at the same time, I sit and meditate on how much of a fucking difference would it make? Because when you really, really look at shit, like black man in America, the white man has his thumbprint all over us. We have never been able or afforded the opportunity to develop and evolve without the white man's influence. Yeah. So we gotta be careful what the fuck we wish for, because even if we are given true liberation, freedom, our own nation, then what? Do we turn around and get from up under one thumb of tyranny to be terrorized by our own people? Well, because how much of this white man system is niggas? Because we ain't nothing but Negropeans, my nigga. We are black. We are white people with black skin.
You're right. And again, you always hear me quote Mr. Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad. He say, you don't want to trade your white slave master in for a black.
Yeah.
So that's true. But there are people among us as black people that have the knowledge, that know how to make toilet paper. So we ain't got to try to go to them to get it. They know how
it's not the toilet paper.
I'm just using that as
but what I'm saying,
grow food.
Check this. It's not the toilet paper. It's the leadership is where we're gonna have a problem. But it's not gonna be the production of goods and services. It's gonna be leadership, because no nigga feel like they should be following the next nigga.
No nigga. See, the thing is this here.
You got even black people. Listen, my nigga, watch this here. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Okay, let's say black people we got our liberation. We had our nation, and you got who we feel like are the best thinkers and representatives of this black nation in a room, trying to develop a code, the laws, or how this nation is going to operate up under which government, what's going to be the basis of it. Now you got because you got black people from all walks of life. You got some niggas that I don't even want in the room that probably going to be in the room. Because if black people, watch this here, if black people are given their own nation, how many of these bitch ass niggas is going to refuse? They're going to stay on the plantation. You got motherfuckers like Candace Owens and Steve Harvey, Oprah Winfrey.
Let them stay. See, that's why I was going with it. Them kind of cats ain't coming, because what's gonna happen is.
But then no, they got to come, because this is watch this. No, not think, because I think when I tell you, I think deeply about this shit. They got to come. They don't have a choice, because if every black person in this country walk away, what does that make them in the eyes of the white man with every other nigga that they was? No, listen, because these are the black people that was viewed as the best of them. But once all of the derelicts and all the niggas who we could oppress leave, how does the white man look? Nigga, is what we done to them niggas is what we finna do to you, nigga, because we need those type of niggas.
And I hear that, but guess what?
So them niggas can't, because they not gonna be prepared to be treated how the white man is gonna treat them.
Here's the thing though, Smack. The black people who love white folks like that, they're gonna stay, because they don't even believe that the white man is doing anything wrong. They don't even believe that the white man would do that.
They gonna find out.
They gonna find out. But they'll stay like a lot of people. But after they find out, they gonna want to leave.
It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late.
But you gotta understand. At the end of the day, it's a separation now between those two types of black folks. You know, the real ones that think like, hey man, we just need to move away from them. We don't need nothing they got. Compared to the ones that want to be near to the master, it's already a separation.
Yeah.
So if the idea of separation even get presented to them kind of Negroes, they gonna laugh, they gonna talk down on it, and if it comes to pass, they gonna try to stop it.
They gonna try to stop it.
Or if it comes to pass, they gonna
Because I'm gonna tell you something. The white man don't want black people to go nowhere. We mean too much to this system. The entire structure of society is based on the oppression of the majority of the people. And this is no matter where you go in the world.
And the culture of America is black.
And I just
say, but anywhere you go in the world,
$1.6 trillion is going to this economy. So of course,
this is not just America. Yeah. The oppression of people around. If you go to Brazil, their economy is based on the oppression of the poor people. If you go to China,
that's a world structure.
Yes, the world structure. Yeah. Less than 1% of the people on this population control all of the resources, goods, and the wealth. It's based on the oppression of the majority of the people.
Without a doubt. The thing is, like, you talk about the 80. You talk about you're the 5%.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got the 5% of the population is the poor righteous teachers, people that have knowledge. Yeah. Okay. Then you have the 85, just the regular class people. Then you have
the 10%.
The 10% who control everything. Yeah. That's what you're talking about. They are the ones who control the wealth, control the resource, control the education, religion.
Bullshit.
So so that's what you're talking about. Yeah. But at the end of the day, that small percentage that I mentioned, they don't even have a desire to include anybody who don't want to be included. So it would work because the people who migrate out of this are going to be like-minded. Yeah. They're not going to be. It ain't going to be no agents and hypocrites and informants and niggas in the set. If it get discovered, they gonna die or they gonna get removed. So it's not a situation where it can't be done.
Ideally.
Well, I mean,
we got great ideas and we got faith in it, but we still gonna take the white man with us.
No, heck no, not the group of people that I know to be one to believe in separate. They ain't for what? Because listen. Let me show you what
I mean by that though. Before you
go ahead.
We still gonna take the white man with us.
You talk about the mindset,
and everything. The white man, you taking his tongue with you. No. You do not have your original tongue,
without a doubt. But
you still taking the white man with you. The white man's influence, the white man's education is gonna take at least 100 years.
That's not the part I'm disagreeing with you on. The part I'm disagreeing with you on is that anybody who migrates out, they're going to already have that in mind. You're going to have people in different levels of expertise, different forms of expertise that's going to know language. We know that when we were brought up, we know English is over 500 years old. It's not an original language. If you pull a Bible out, the Bible is going to say, the Holy Bible translated out of the original tongue with the former translation diligently compared and revised, which means change. So we already know that, but it's gonna be people that's like, look, bro, we're gonna have to lose English. English can't be our first language. We're gonna teach y'all Hebrew. We're gonna teach you Arabic. All these things are gonna be in place.
Who's to say that that's a nigga original tongue?
Well, again, it goes back to what we know about faith. It goes back to what we know about.
We just speak. That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. But it also goes back to what we know about history. Because another thing that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, he said, you don't always teach a man religion. He said you teach a man his history. And when you teach a man his history will walk him into his religion. But the same can be said with his history, walking him back into his language, walking him back into the mindset that he originally came from. It ain't just
so what you telling me is that we get our own country, teach niggas Hebrew, but you reciting quotes from an Islamic motherfucking preacher that that's right now in the Middle East they at war with the Palestinians. I'm just saying this is the craziness of it. Let's think. No, my nigga, you actually come on, K Reno, my nigga.
Let me tell you, Smack, listen.
No, but what I'm saying is
this is the misconception. The misconception is that Islam or the religion of Islam is an Arab religion. That's a misconception. That's not true. See, Islam is a nature. It's a way of life.
I understand
so
that.
all of these languages, even if the Arab is speaking Arabic, the
face of Islam is Arab, but you got
according to the world.
According to the world.
Set up.
Yeah. But you got
we the
motherfuckers
original
in Russia.
people on the planet.
You got motherfuckers in Russia. You got motherfuckers in India. You got
Muslims of all races and faiths.
Of all races.
But the original, would you agree on this? Because we talking about faith and all this here. Would you agree that the first people on this planet were black people? Whatever label you want to say, black or however you want to label them, would you agree dark, however you want to phrase it, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if that would be the case, then there's no way that if these are original languages that they are originated from Arab Muslims. See, the Arab Muslim, he's not the original man. You know, but he's taking on the religion of Islam
because they gentrified Arab, the Middle East as well.
Because who was that?
Yeah.
We were that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it all boils down to the fact that there are people among us as black people that are qualified to reverse and deprogram any of the poison that the white man put in us. These people are qualified to do that. That's scripture. That's gonna happen. But the fact of the matter is, those who may not, and I can understand why you don't believe it to be possible. I get it because of the nigga mentality that we live under. I get it. But at the end of the day, that's what makes God who he is. Because he make the impossible possible.
Where that nigga at?
I'm looking at it.
Yeah. I'm saying where that.
Well,
I'm talking about this. I know this.
He's the supreme.
Yeah. Where is this nigga at? Where you been 400 years, nigga? Goddamn, nigga still waiting. Nigga still waiting on the sky to open up. Goddamn, send white Jesus to come save me.
It already opened up.
Nah,
what you say, Cornell?
The eyeball got opened up.
Well, you see him in the mirror. Look, let me say this here. Because I mean,
I'm just
we agree on more than we disagree.
Yeah.
But one thing about it, and what I think that we do is that we are dialoguing and debating about interpretations.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff that I'm hearing you say, I get where you're coming from with it.
Yeah.
But I think it comes from a place of buying into what has been sold to us.
The whole thing about it is that I know us as a people, we have to unlearn all that bullshit.
Without a doubt.
And that's my whole point about it. It's not that we just got to unlearn all of that bullshit, and whatever we do relearn, it has to be something authentic and genuine.
Because you talked about languages, yeah, that's true, but we can't talk about language without talking about even the names we carry. Whatever our last
That's
name
why I
is.
say, how much of the white man are we gonna carry with us? What system of government will we put in place? Will a nigga stand? Because then you got to. But what I'm saying though, you got
because saying they're gonna use the template of the white man.
Not that group of people. That's what I'm telling Smack. Not that group of people.
This is ideal is what we say, but you're gonna have that group. You're gonna have groups of people from all walks that is in that room.
Them Negroes ain't gonna come. They not coming. Yeah. You name some cats. You name some people. It ain't nowhere in the world you could tell certain.
But this is the whole thing.
We getting together to separate, and then they gonna say, "All right, I'm on the way." They gonna go back and go tell the white man what we trying to do.
But this is, I understand what you're saying, but this is the whole idea of it though. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, my nigga. It really has to be all or nothing, my nigga.
Yeah, it will be.
But it has to be all or nothing, my nigga.
How many times? Now, let me bring it to this level here. Okay, have there ever been a time in life you say you was in the trap house doing your thing, right? How many times have you had? If it was 7 or 8 of y'all that was getting down, right? I know for a fact it might have been 2 or 3 of y'all that if something that y'all really had to strategize and plan and put together, that was only discussed between that brain trust. I know it was 2 or 3 more that, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Now, or either we can't include him in that. We can't tell her that. Because you know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do right.
Yeah.
So it's the same principle, just on a different type of scale.
I understand
When you
that,
say,
but-
look and say, well, man, look, hey,
Listen, my nigga, when you put all these niggas in a room and motherfucker go to who gonna be the eventual leader, it's gonna be a fallout, my nigga. Then when some nigga in a bow tie jump up and say, I feel like Pope should be illegal, nigga, it's gonna be a fallout, nigga. What you talking about? Fuck is you talking about, my nigga?
look.
Real shit, nigga. Nigga, let a nigga jump up and say no more pork chops, nigga, and macaroni and cheese, nigga. Oh, fuck, well, nigga, who made you the leader,
Well,
nigga? Who
let me-
designated you?
Let me say this here.
That's the white man coming over.
Forget that. If
That's what I'm
you,
just saying.
now, you see what I'm talking about? How he can say something and you can't be mad at it? Look, at the end of the day, if somebody is willing to give away a whole full-blown salvation behind they want a slice of bacon, then he need to stay on.
But that's your saying.
and simple.
That's your saying, because that same nigga and those same people who think that way would say, God damn, because they would feel like you standing in the way of our freedom because you don't want
Because I
them to
don't
eat
get your
bacon.
pork chop.
Yeah. So they'll be like, damn, so you'll throw all of this away because you don't want me to eat pork? It's a two-way street, my nigga. You only viewing it from your perspective and you just standing concretely on what your belief and your faith is.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
This nigga from all walk, I don't eat pork. I'm a vegan. What if I'm a vegan? So what if I come in and say, nigga, I'll eat meat eating?
First of all, nobody.
You see what I'm saying?
Nobody gonna go to that extreme. And it's certain.
It's extreme when I say veganism, but it's not extreme when it's pork.
No. I'm just saying the extreme of arguing about something like that. Period. That's
Shit, you never know with niggas, my nigga.
Well, the bottom line is this here. Just like we teach about, or we learn about what's called the hereafter, meaning that you see how hellish this world. You see all the stuff that goes on in this world. That's a sign that this world is being destroyed and it's on the way out. You can look at everything we've been talking about, everything we see on an everyday basis, right?
Yeah.
So
I also see heaven on this world for certain motherfuckers.
for certain one, but it's on the way out. That heaven that they're experiencing is a heaven that was gained through insidious evil means. So it's not gonna sustain. Like you talk about karma, that's not gonna last. So you can look at anybody that's living good. If you got it off the backs of somebody that you oppressed, you're not gonna have that heaven long.
Nigga, when the Rockefellers gonna fall?
They gonna fall.
I'm just saying that the John D. Rockefeller went out on top.
The Rockefeller,
you got 2-3 generations that went
it's
out on
slave
top.
masters from 400 years ago that died wealthy that never saw that.
Yeah.
But they generations after them, they gonna get that. They gotta eat that.
I heard about it. I'm just waiting to see it.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
okay?
niggas so busy waiting on some supernatural force. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's supernatural don't always mean spooky, bro.
No, I didn't say spooky.
So,
I'm not saying that in a spooky way.
I think that a lot of what we have done just to not.
I don't mean it in a spooky
Okay,
fashion.
I got you. Because I'm saying.
I'm just saying there's so much that we could do for our motherfucking selves that niggas refuse to do because they sit up.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
If I agree with you more, it'd probably be impossible.
But the funny thing is, that's why we do shit like this.
Yeah.
So we put out that information out there.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of what Smack is saying.
100%.
The premise of it, I'm 100% with you. I just feel, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I just feel like you have a mindset like, I just don't believe in these niggas. I just don't believe that we gonna come together and be able to prosper.
I believe that it's possible, but I just don't believe that niggas got the motivation.
I don't believe that the niggas got the motivation either.
Yeah,
That's niggas.
But I'm saying niggas, black, all that shit. I don't be it Nation of Islam, be it Christian. I don't believe none of these niggas got the motivation.
Well,
none of them. I'm not. This is not no shade. This is not no.
No.
Just
You
period,
got
my nigga.
a
Because
right to believe, to feel how you
yeah,
feel.
because this is it's that. But and niggas have not done it. So don't tell me what niggas can do or what niggas will do when niggas haven't done.
I can't speak.
That's all I'm saying.
I can't speak for organizations or groups of people that I don't know or that I'm not familiar with, that I haven't worked with. But I can speak for the Nation of Islam.
The nation have done some good shit.
No, let me say, and I can speak for certain members of other religious individuals or smaller groups that have tried to do the same thing. Now, when you don't have the numbers all the time,
the
or
organization,
the structure, or the resources in mass, then it takes a little.
And
it looks a little more impossible, like it's not happening. It's kind of like a rapper that got a big $1 million budget behind him, and a cat that's just trying to do it all himself. Now the cat that's trying to do it all himself, he just as talented as the other guy with the money behind him, but it's seeming like he ain't moving. But he just need a little more help. He getting there. So that's what it is. So we can point to situations, but we talk about media.
I fucks with the nation.
No, I'm not saying that to get you to give an endorsement. I'm just using that example.
I fucks with the nation.
I'm saying like, but we can look at situations and go.
I just don't fuck with religion. I fucks with the nation.
I don't even knock you for that.
Yeah,
because what we have
a nigga might as well join a cult.
Is organized religion. While religion that man has stepped on. Trust me, man. Everything that when people watch this, that's gonna seem like me and you arguing.
No,
the majority of what we talk about, I agree with what you're saying. So when you talk about what man have laid out and the way that they poison religion, it's a scripture in the Quran that talks about how the devil is having a conversation with God, and he's saying that he's gonna lie in God's straight path to get his people. The straight path means religion. So the devil is going to insert himself in the path of religion and make the people seem like we're going down the right road, but all the while he's snatching people up and corrupting people. So I mean, it's all what we're seeing. It's just about whether or not how we agree how it happened, why it happened, and what's going to be the result of it. And who's responsible.
Yeah, I'm with it, my nigga. You know, but like I say, I fucks with the nation when they speak on the social conditions of us as a people. But the religion aspect of anything, man, y'all niggas can keep it, my nigga. Yeah. I'm a firm believer of, niggas trying to tell me about some shit that they don't. You have no concrete evidence of. All you got is faith. I be telling the motherfucker, I tell a motherfucker something about the Bible, and I tell you where it's a discrepancy, and a nigga come and give me a Bible scripture. Nigga, that's not proof that what I'm saying is, nigga, that shit, you niggas is so goddamn brainwashed and whitewashed that you can't even, nigga, what was the last time you communicated with the God within yourself, my nigga?
I
you know what I'm saying? Communicate with the God within yourself. Niggas is I spend a lot of time, I stay by myself. I've been to the penitentiary 5 times. I'm comfortable with my thoughts. I spend a lot of time meditating and thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm comfortable with my thoughts and I question shit and I go down a rabbit hole within myself. Because all you gotta do is keep asking yourself why. Answer that question. Then ask yourself why again. Ask yourself why again. Ask yourself and you'll find a hole. But a lot of niggas is afraid of what they go. It's a lot easier for you to just be indolent and be a lazy thinker. And just,
a lot of us fear has been struck into us.
Nigga, you don't question God. Why?
Right, exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
The fuck you mean? Why not question some bullshit a nigga told me?
Well, the bottom line is, if I can't question God, who's better qualified to answer my question if God ain't?
Yeah.
So I can definitely question God. He wants us to question.
Cause I don't know, just cause you telling me this is of God, nigga. Why the fuck should I believe you? Cause you said that, nigga. I fuck you, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. To know
who the fuck is you? God chose me. How the fuck I know God chose you, bitch ass nigga?
And you want me to tell you how you know? This is how you know. You know how if God chose somebody based on the work that you do.
Fruit.
Yeah, right. You know a tree by the fruit it bears. So
but a nigga can pick one motherfucker in public.
That's if they is. But I'm saying, but if you telling me that God chose
because Elijah Muhammad had a lot of fruit behind closed doors.
Yeah, well, no,
he did.
Not the kind of fruit that the media have been. We talking about good. Well, hold on, before I even assume, what kind of fruit you talking about?
He ain't put dick on bitches.
No, he ain't do none of that.
He ain't do none of that. He ain't put dick on not one bitch.
No, I'm not using that terminology.
Well, he didn't put dick on no.
Nah, the Elijah Muhammad had wives.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
He had wives. Yeah. Now the way it's phrased, then I can't agree with on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had wives that he bore fruit from. That's all like that. But what I'm
But
saying.
was he telling niggas to do something different?
No, bro. This
Did he tell niggas that they could put dick on multiple females?
Listen, bro. Listen, Smack. In the religion of Islam,
I already know you could put dick on.
You can have multiple wives. But
under the law in America, you can't do that.
no,
shit.
but that's what
I understand. But what I'm saying is, I'm not slipping. But what I'm saying is, does it say to follow the law?
Yeah, you follow the law. You follow the law of the land as long as it don't conflict with your religious beliefs. So that's the key. So you're right. So we're not gonna go out and rob no bank.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna go out and steal nothing out
I
the store.
put dick on many bitches I can. I might need to join the nation.
Say,
I
man,
be doing that.
Well, all that means.
He said, why?
Right. But
No. I might not need to join.
Lock him down.
I might not need to join.
I might not need to join it. That ain't gonna last long.
How about that need to leave?
But the point is, in the religion of Islam, a man is allowed to have
I
more
know.
wives.
Yeah. As many as you can sustain.
But even in the Quran it says, but one is better for you if you but knew. Now
The Quran wrong, then.
well,
I need pussy.
you take the way you get it from your wife. But and look, it ain't none of us sitting up there like we perfect now.
Science is proving that man is here to put dick on more than just one bitch at one time. Nigga. Science.
Hold on, how did science prove that?
Because a bitch can get pregnant and that pussy stop working.
I think you speaking out of faith.
No, I ain't speaking out of faith, nigga. I'm speaking out of science.
Like you said, where's the documented proof?
The documented proof is once she get pregnant, that pussy stop working. I can get 9 bitches pregnant in one night. That dick never stopped working.
So the woman get pregnant when now?
And that pussy stop working.
When?
When she get pregnant, it can't do nothing else besides incubate. Now I'm saying it stopped working at that moment. This dick gonna work. She could be pregnant. This dick still slanging.
So you what they call the women a nympho. You got a sex addiction.
Nah, I just like fucking bitches. I got no sex addiction. Sex don't rule me and it don't control me, and my life is not hindered by sex. I just like putting dick on bitches. And I am not gonna stop because nigga, I like bitches.
Hey, man.
Bitches are haters about nature.
Smackwater is in the building, man.
I like bitches, nigga, and ain't that nigga on earth gonna stop that, nigga. I like when I see a motherfucker I'm attracted to, and I'm gonna try to put that dick on her motherfucking ass. That's all it is to it. Yeah. And every motherfucking female that fuck with me know that. I'm a real nigga. I don't care. No, bitch. Either you fuck with me like this or you don't. It really don't matter to me. But you got the opportunity. You can't say that I lied to you.
Say, man, hey.
Nah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the female. You can't say that, man.
I can't do nothing but respect a man and tell the truth about his own self.
Yeah. Because I'm not fucked up about my shortcomings.
Me either.
Yeah.
You got too many guys who wear the cloak of righteousness and that they don't live that. So,
I don't pretend to be this righteous nigga. Nothing. All I'ma do is all I can promise you is that I'ma be honest in a motherfucker.
Come on, yeah.
That's all. Anything else, I don't know, my nigga.
I can't do nothing but respect that.
Yeah.
But I think what all of us should be found doing, even people that's watching this right now, we should be found just trying to make sure that anything that we talk about that we know, that we can learn as much about it as we can.
Yeah.
Because what can happen is the media can do a job on us and other people, not just media. You could hear something from somebody else who didn't know, and then they'll sell that as being the truth.
You know what? That's one of my biggest problems with social media, man. Cause you got so many motherfuckers on social media that be speaking on shit as if it's factual, as if it's firsthand knowledge, as if they know. You know what I'm saying? Like I whenever I do a post, I talk a lot of shit and I poke fun at a lot of people. But whenever I'm speaking, man, just know I'm speaking from a point of view of where I done seen this shit before, and I recognize what I say. I'm not saying that this is actual truth of what I'm saying, but when I seen it, nigga, I seen it before, and this is what took place when I seen it. And it's a good chance, but especially if I've seen it repeatedly, that this got something to do with that. Right. And because I had a lot of motherfucking posts that I put up prematurely, and motherfuckers was going off, bitch ass nigga, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then when the whole story came out, exactly what I said was true because I seen it before.
Right,
I know what the fuck this is when I seen it, nigga. This is some shit that I seen in my hood. I've witnessed it.
Yeah.
When I seen a bitch stab a nigga hard out his chest, and then here go a bitch on social media stab the shit out of a nigga. Man, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
I know what this is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's writing on the wall.
Yeah. And see, the thing about it is, people like to jump on social media and see, life is real tricky, my nigga. All three of us could be looking at a painting, and you could say, let's see something different. You know what I'm saying? And life shows everybody what you think about life and a certain situation is because of what life has showed you. All the culmination of the life you lived up to that point. So if it's something that's missing out of your life that I know about, but when I'm looking at this situation and I'm telling you about it, but you disagree with it because you're ignorant to the fact of that this is possible.
At that time.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of times these things right here is good because a lot of times we don't have this no more. You know, usually we used to have people like we do this here.
People scared to have these kind of conversations. People don't want to. Hey man, we disagree.
Nigga, fuck your feathers, cake ass nigga. And tickle your booty with them, bitch ass nigga. I don't fuck your feathers. Nigga. That's what I do, nigga. I don't. You know, I enjoy triggering people, but I'm just gonna be honest. This is the type of shit that need to be said, and right now, society is becoming an enemy of truth.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
And that's what's so good that we got it all on camera. Because some people can get it at the time where they're at. Sometimes they can't digest it the right way. But let it get older.
Motherfuckers, you close the door, cut these cameras off, and the conversation get real truthful.
Yeah.
But then you cut the cameras off, everybody. Well, welcome back, brother. You bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas
that
do
who you was when the commercial break.
Yeah, and then when you ask a nigga the same shit you just asked him off camera, it's a totally different answer, or it's political, all this shit here.
Sound like TDJ.
You have people that
when he taking a dick or when he in the pulpit.
Look, that's what TD stand for. That's what TD stand for.
Well, when he taking dick and when he in the pulpit. Which TD take this time?
Oh man,
one of our biggest problems is that we have people that will, yes, man, I agree with everything you saying. But when they get on a platform, when they around,
I've had that.
They got a whole
nother.
Right.
Say, my nigga, I met George Floyd's brother in Harlem, in New York, with me and Charlie. I guess Charlie had some business to take care of. But we went up to Harlem, and I met George Floyd's brother, and we talked. Cool nigga. Mm-hmm. And he was like, nigga, and his wife, he was like, man, this nigga love you. You know what I'm saying? This nigga sit on the bed, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I looked him in his face. I say, nigga, I wanted to hit you in your mouth. And he was like, damn. I say, nigga, when you stood up there at City Hall at that George Floyd thing, and you gonna talk about, y'all, my brother would, bitch ass nigga, you don't know what your brother would have wanted. Nigga, if them white folks kill me and do me like that, y'all tear this bitch up, nigga.
Right.
I'm talking about burn this bitch to the ground, nigga. Don't let now. And any motherfucker who sit there and say Smack wouldn't have wanted that, y'all shoot the shit out of they bitch ass right there on the spot when they leave their mouth. I'm here to tell you, nigga, fuck that. Cause niggas be like, nigga told Smack you like our new leader. No, don't be my, cause when leaders die, y'all might act bad for a day or two, nigga, and then it's on. Yeah. No, I don't want to be your prophet. I don't want to be your leader. None of that shit, nigga. I want to fuck bitches, get money, and live my life and have fun, cake ass nigga. And I'm trying to inform you, niggas. I'm not, if something I say spark a change in the world, I'm not fucked up about it, but I'm not, I'm not trying to go stand on the steps of Capitol Hill and but I will speak truth to power. If they in my face, I will let them know. I'm not no coward or timid.
And that's what I'm saying. You say one thing, then when they in front of you, you change.
No, nigga.
Yeah, man. I mean,
the more I'm gonna tell you something. The more money I get. Mm-hmm. And the more powerful the individual in front of me, the more niggerish I get.
The harder I'm gonna be to deal with.
Yeah, the more niggerish I get, nigga. They be like, this nigga here. No, nigga, fuck you, bitch ass nigga.
A lot of people are bought and sold already. Fast. So they get certain things they can't say.
Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, or any nigga that they trot out in front of you when times is hard or when there's some kind of turmoil, that's about nigga. Any nigga that say they represent you sitting in a room full of white people and they say some bitch ass shit, we ain't kneeling no more. Them niggas got a motive. They self-serve.
They try to settle us down. Come on, y'all.
That's what it is.
Come on, y'all. Don't do that.
Like back in slavery, that used to be what the reverends used to do. Settle down, believe in the book. Don't upbreak. No,
but I understand the mind state too, because I can't sit here and act like that I feel like niggas is prepared for war and revolution.
No.
Now, most of them,
Most of them, nigga, not 95, 97% of the niggas in the world. Niggas still shooting guns like this here. These people got drones, nigga. They'll come through and them niggas only just hit a button. Man, before the white man lose control of this earth, man, they'll blow this whole motherfucker
that's
up.
why they looking at Mars now.
Yeah, they'll blow this whole motherfucker up. Niggas not prepared for revolution. Niggas still communicating on the white man's form of communication. Nigga, every plan will be revealed.
Everything.
I got a song called Digital Hypnosis. It's on this album. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like it's our addiction to the devices and social media and different types of, and how it's been. See, social media, it's like money. It's only bad or good based on how it's used. So you can do a lot of good things with money that can help a lot of people do a lot of good things with social media, but on the same point, you do a lot of evil, a lot of bad.
Deep evil.
Yeah, deep evil. Because with social media, the evil is going into the mind. And, you know, the visual that we seeing is just like you talk about off camera. You are what you eat. What you take in mentally, it's the same thing. And what's being presented, same way with the music, same way through the food and
everything.
Everything is part.
Let me tell you something.
Everything.
Man, these people have weaponized everything. Everything is a weapon against you. Everything.
It's a weapon against your growth.
Keep you in a position. Man, these people don't want thinkers and they don't want leaders. They want workers. They want complacent people, because the people that's in power are enjoying the power. It's not even about the money, because money is a man-made construct. Anything, nigga, chickens and goats used to be money. So they made a whole thing. Nigga, Bitcoin didn't even exist. Just some shit that a motherfucker say, okay, this is
now
money.
currency. Yeah, right.
So it's really not about money. It's about the control aspect and the power. You know what I'm saying? Because we can make, nigga, this chair's money. Nigga, get as many chairs as you can. You know, whatever they say is money is money. You know what I'm saying? So that shit there is out the window. It's really about the control.
And that's what we know as money. It don't have no value to it.
None whatsoever, my nigga. It has the value that they tell you that it has. Yeah, whatever the fuck they said.
As much of it as they want.
Nigga, they pick it up every day and burn it.
Come on.
Nigga, they burn it.
And raise the prices every day.
Yeah. Let me tell you, nigga, since I'm on this platform, because this is a nice platform to tell, I'm going to give you niggas the game on inflation and prices, because I've done it on my channel before, and it got a couple views, but I know it'll get a lot more views fucking with K Reno because of the people he touched. Let me show you how these people operate. So, the majority of shit is based on gas, the price of gas. By them raising up the price of gas, that they feel like that they can raise up the price of goods and services, because they gotta transport these goods to stores. So when the price of gas go up, they feel like, well, we ain't gonna take the hit. We'll let the people take the hit. Raise the price. Why you think milk and eggs and all this shit here is so fucking high? So once they raise the price of that, they'll drop the price of gas back down. But yet, why don't the price of goods and services go down once you drop the price of gas? The goods and services stay the same. So they drop the price, and then they ease the price up again, and they ease the prices up of goods and services again. Then they drop the price of gas again. Right now, gas, I just seen the other day, because I looked at the gas station. Gas, I have been paying $2.35 a gallon by my house for like 3 weeks, and I was just outside the car and I looked, and it went up to $2.42. I say, these punk motherfuckers finna get down on us again. Cause they go, oh, well, gas is going up, so we need to. Why ain't y'all dropping the price of, when you drop the price of gas? Why not drop the price of the other shit? Because you're not charging the same to transport the shit no more, but yet the price stay the same. Man, these people is playing with y'all, man. You bitch ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas got the, man, just I'm not telling you gotta think like I think. I just want you to think, bitch ass nigga. You ain't gotta think. You ain't gotta agree with me. Just think, my nigga. Just think.
Smackwater's in the building, man. Underground Dialogue Podcast, man. We've been well fed, man. We've been well fed.
Yeah, man. I enjoyed this like a motherfucker.
You was telling me about a book that you got, man.
Yeah, Hip Hop Top 5. Shout out to my brother Caleb Israel, the guard. We met in the penitentiary in 2011.
Yeah.
That's when we wrote it. And it's been out. Damn, it's been out over 10. Cause I got out, I guess, about 10 years now. But it's called Hip Hop Top 5. You can find it on Amazon, or you can hit me up, or hit Caleb Israel, the guard, one word, the with an A, and we'll send you a copy. $20, man. I promise you, it's the greatest fucking book. And next time I come, man, I'm gonna have one. I brought one, but it slipped my mind, man. But I'm gonna have one for you, and I promise you, when you read it, man, you gonna say, man, this is the greatest fucking book on hip hop I've ever witnessed in my life.
What is
Hip Hop Top 5.
Hip Hop Top 5.
Hip Hop Top 5.
Now, out of the top 5, who was the top 5?
No, well, the book isn't constructed like that. It's not. It's based like
it's not a list.
Yeah, because the book is actually interactive. We might have K Reno or Nipsey Hussle and 3 more artists and be like, rank these from 1 to 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Then in some, I might give you who I might feel my top 5 verses is of all time.
Gotcha.
Or he might say who his top 5 female MCs. And then we might list 10 artists and say pick 5 out of these 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know, it's an interactive, it's real interactive. It's a party book. Yeah, it's a party book. If you pull it out at a party, the party gonna go up, man. Cause when we was writing it in the penitentiary, every time I pulled out the material and sat at the table, man, it was a crowd. I used to have to tell niggas, say, my nigga, I'm actually trying to write a book. Yeah. But their input, I didn't shun their input because it was valuable. Right. Because once we went to discussing shit, because sometimes I got lost up in the arguments and the going back and forth, and I had to catch myself, be like, damn, nigga, we've been sitting here a whole hour and I ain't wrote shit. Right. And I'll be like, damn, my nigga. But that let me know that, damn, we own to something. Because we used to pass, because we wrote the book in maybe 2.5 months, but we spent a lot of time dialoguing amongst ourselves and amongst niggas in the dorm. And I'm talking about, you had some niggas who would be sitting on their bunk, and as soon as they see me get all them papers, them niggas hop straight up.
Yeah, they ready to jump.
See, that's when you know you got something. Anytime you can provoke thought and some kind of action behind it.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
Yeah, you had some niggas who couldn't wait to see me pull that shit out. Right. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't want to be included, man.
Yeah. But they was also hip hop heads and hip hop fans.
They had something to offer.
Yeah, they had something. Like I said, I didn't knock anybody's opinion, because a lot of the shit that they offered, you know, it maybe directly or indirectly, but it affected me. See, the thing about life is, no matter what it is or who it is, or everything that you encounter in life, man, you take a piece of that with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even if you walking down the street and somebody just bump you and y'all just look at each other and you keep walking.
That's a moment.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could have been feeling real good and this nigga bumped you, and not your whole entire attitude changed. So every instance and everything that happens in your life is a part of you. It's a culmination of you. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. Let me start some mess, man. Cause what's that argument? Which argument y'all was having, man? What kind of argument?
Which one? Who the best?
No, talk about K Reed, my nigga.
My
nigga is.
I'm gonna mess around, man.
Nah, he a real K Reno fan, man. My nigga Cornell, look, K Reno, Tech 9.
My boy, man.
I'm rolling
way back, man.
Yeah, my nigga, he love the fuck out of K Reno.
So you had an argument with him?
Yeah. I told K Reno.
Smackwater said I was trash, bro.
Oh, man, go on.
He said I was trash, man. Y'all didn't see that part.
I just said he not in my top 5, and he don't, you know. But
I'm a true God MC.
Let me say this, man.
Because we was actually arguing, you and Rakim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, Rakim. Rakim. No, but see that.
But anybody that I came up this to that had influenced me.
I mean, they was the influence, of course. Tina Rock,
Tila Rock, yeah,
Coochie
I
Rap
can't.
Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, but I'm a hardcore Rakim fan. You know, Rakim, when Follow the Leader came out, that's when them yellow Sony joints came out where you didn't have to flip the tape over.
Yeah,
You remember that?
yeah, no, I don't remember that.
Y'all remember the Sony earphones?
He
Yeah.
talking about the earphones. You got the play button
Yeah.
and it go back and forth.
No, they got by me.
Yeah, you could put the tape in and
See
it
pop up
automatically
at the top. It
Yeah.
pop up at the top.
and the tape automatically flip
I don't
over
know
at
how
the
they got
end.
by me.
Yeah, nigga, every morning I needed a pair.
I remember a
of
record
batteries.
player could turn it and flip it.
No,
over.
you had the Sony joints. They was
Wow.
yellow.
Yeah, turn.
They came out in other colors later, but they was yellow like a motherfucker.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
The
man.
what flip over?
The tape.
Nah, it don't flip over.
The tape just changed
Change over.
direction.
Yeah,
And it plays the other direction. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and every morning, nigga, I needed a new pair of batteries fucking with Follow the Leader. I fall asleep
Oh,
with it on my
Oh, that's one of the greatest songs written.
yeah.
Well, the entire just Rakim period, I was a Rakim.
That's the third album.
I was a
over.
Rakim fanatic, you know. Well, hip hop had changed, and the direction that hip hop was going, and Rakim didn't change with it. His lyricism didn't falter or anything. It was just that hip hop and what motherfuckers choose to push to the people, to the masses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They do this shit all the time. They, you know, like we say, they weaponize shit like they pushing this bullshit ass Sexy Red to death, nigga. We was at in Third Ward, and you know they got the Trill on wheels and the bikes where they got the niggas on there pedaling the bikes, and they having like fat friends. They get on the bike thing. You ain't never seen Trill on wheels and Access Houston.
Yeah, I know Access. You.
Well, the bike where you got 6-7 motherfuckers who come together, like us four, we could get on there with 3 more motherfuckers and we paddle, have drinks, and we ride around the city like they little shit.
Yeah.
So
Like a party bus.
a party bus,
with a bike.
but it's a bike where we all paddling.
Right.
And they passed by us and they was jamming Sexy Red, and it's a whole grown ass man. You like my voice?
Oh, man.
I turn you on. I was like,
Oh,
that ain't shit. Wait till you see it in a dog. Really, my nigga? Wait till I see it in a dog,
It's
my
a
nigga.
different
Different
world.
world.
Where you come from?
Nigga,
Where we come from?
And trust it, my nigga. I listen to I bought Salt and Pepper salt with a little bit of pepper.
Yeah, I bought
but
MC
I love MC Light.
The T-Crowd, yeah.
I still put dick on MC Light right now, but I've never sung Push It.
Yeah, right.
MC Light actually wanted to give me a shot of cotton.
I didn't sing Push
He
It.
just gonna gloss over
I'm
that.
gonna go gloss right on it. But I sung
MC Light, you know you wanted to give me a shot of cotton. We was at North Line Mall. Beyonce daddy was having a motherfucking a talent contest. This way he found day 26 at. And MC Light was one of the motherfucking judges. And after all the acts performed before they chose the winner, MC Light got on. I was fresh out the penitentiary. I was looking good. I was cut up like salami from the corner store. She got on stage and she was performing, and that bitch looked in the crowd and seen me, nigga. After she got off the stage, a couple motherfuckers bombarded her, and I was just standing to the side. After she shook all them, she walked right over there to me, nigga, and I was trying to put that dick on that, cause I always want to fuck MC Light. And then her bitch ass bodyguard gonna walk over there. You all right? I said, yeah, she all right, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck, nigga? What you think I'ma do, hoe ass nigga? And he, we gotta go. She got my number. She never called. Or if you go there,
1991.
nah, it was 2002.
See, you can get her. She on them day naps now.
Yeah,
See,
but if I would have fucked the shit out of MC Light, I kill him.
So anyway, the song I was talking about, your song, they had a song called "It's Alright." They was hard.
Oh,
They was rapping hard.
because of the
Yeah,
film.
It's Alright.
Yeah. They
Oh
was
yeah, that was it's alright, nigga. That bitch, that was hard.
hard, man.
Yeah, yeah. But I could never see myself singing "Push It."
No.
Push It. No, because it.
Well, that was my least favorite song.
But I knew even at that young age, I knew the innuendo of
Yeah.
what they were getting. at.
Yeah. But I mean, certain songs ain't.
I
for a
enjoy
dude.
Push It, but yeah,
Certain, but ain't for a dude.
no,
You enjoy Push It when you at the club and you see females dancing to Push
yeah,
It.
yeah.
But you
Well,
ain't
the
up there
bitch get in
singing.
my car and she be like, "Play this." Okay,
Yeah. But you ain't in there doing and synchronized
Cause I
movements with the guys.
remember the first time.
shorts.
I remember the first time, nigga, I had this bad bitch I had been trying to fuck, nigga, and she finally gave me a shot at, this bitch is so beautiful. She can't pick me up, nigga. and that little Kim had just came out. And when I got in the car,
Which one?
the hardcore, her
Okay,
first album.
Yeah.
And this bitch told her I deep throat the dick. I was like, hey, bitch, and she like, this my shit. And the bitch looked at me so seductive, bitch, go ahead. I get the point of what you get that fucking bitch. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, my nigga, shit. But I was like, this bitch here really, she got the right name for this, that hardcore, bitch, because this is, you on some, and I've been watching porn since I was motherfucking 11 years old, nigga. Bitch, you out of control with it. Well, 10. Cause we kicked in, we stayed on Brook Green and 34th, and the majority of the apartments was vacant, and we used to use them as clubhouses. Take little girls in there and get they booty. And so we ended up kicking in one motherfucking apartment one time, and they used to have walk-in closets that was like 10 feet deep. We opened the closet, nigga, and it's Playboy books stacked to the ceiling, nigga.
That's how you know it's old school.
Yeah.
Back when they had the magazine.
He killed somebody's whole stash.
Yeah.
No, but didn't nobody stay there. It was a vacant apartment. We used to, like I said, we used to use it for club.
They left them behind.
Nigga, and I told my stepbrother, I say, grab as many of them as y'all can. We going to school, we was getting them on, nigga, selling them like a motherfucker, nigga. And white boy Josh, he was our partner, my nigga. And he wanted a free, this when I was dumb to hustling, because Josh was our best customer and he had spent a lot of money with us, and he wanted a picture for free. And my stepbrother Chris was like, what? I say, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga, that nigga 50 cents, nigga. And he turned around and went and told the goddamn motherfucking principal that we had them magazines, nigga. And the principal, I knew something was wrong. I'll never forget, we was doing social studies. I sat in the second back row where I could see the door, and he's standing at that little slide in the window, and I was like,
It's over. The jig is up.
yeah. And when I come out, this nigga come to my office. I get to the office, my stepbrother, he already in there sitting down, and the nigga he looking at the magazines, and he like, Turn out, like 5 years later, his bitch ass go to the penitentiary for fucking with kids at the school. At the same elementary school. Life is crazy, nigga. It was on the news. That's what we said. I was like, damn, nigga, this is crazy. Yeah. But it shot me back to that moment where that nigga was looking at that magazine and he stopped. And that nigga was like, and put that bitch in his back. But the cold part about it is, he was like, I'm gonna call your parents. But the nigga didn't call home for like 3-4 days. That happened on like a Monday or a Tuesday. And so we in the house, it's a Friday, nigga, I'll never forget. It's storming. Yeah. It's storming. And my stepdaddy used to ride the bus, but the bus let him off where you could see him get off the bus.
Yeah.
And it's storming, and I'm just looking out the window. And when he get off the bus, I just know something ain't right. Just it's storming, and it's not even the rain, because he not trying to run in the rain to get out the rain. He walking like, I'm like, something ain't right about this.
He locked in on something else.
Yeah. And that man came in the high, because I thought the principal had actually forgot about it, because we thought we had got away with it. Right. That man, but Lionel couldn't whip. That was the only good thing about it. He couldn't whoop. He was doing more whooping his own ass than whooping us. Like,
he put the bell like this.
Yeah, if you had good timing, you could miss it, and then motherfucker wrap around his motherfucking ass. Yeah. And nigga, I was, I'm moving and screaming at the same time to make it seem like it's going down. Right. He was beating the shit out of himself.
Give me your social media, Smack. Let them know.
Man, if you don't know where to find me at, cake ass nigga, you been living under a rock, my nigga. Realest nigga on the ground. The king of common sense. Now they calling me Mr. Houston, man. Anything, just tap in Smackwater. SMACKWATER. I'm Googleable, cake ass nigga. You can Google me, bitch ass nigga. I ain't average, bitch ass nigga.
Y'all see what it is, man.
Shout out to Corey Moe, Country Rap Tunes, and Rod Deep. I also got my own tennis shoes coming out. Shout out to my boy Rocky over there at Rod Deep. He used to work for Nike, and he said that him and all the black higher ups used to be in a room in Nike, being there having meetings and be talking about selling shoes to black people, and wouldn't ask one black person in the room what they thought. Wow. So they all organized a walkout. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they all went their own, and he started his shoe company, Rock Deep, ROCKDEEP. Check him out, man. The nigga got some fly shit. I got my own shoes coming out, man. We've been working on that shit. Shout out to Corey Moe, Country Rap Tunes, y'all.
Corey Moe.
Yeah.
Corey Moe. Dopest producers, man. They'll come.
Yeah, Corey Moe.
That last album was hard, Corey.
With him and Bun B. Yeah,
underrated too.
Yeah, he come up under Pimp C. He got a lot of Pimp C.
Sold in that money.
Yeah. He out there in that ATL. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I come on a podcast and do video, man, I do my best to try to wear black on shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because all these bitch ass niggas, you hear all these niggas shouting out Versace and all this Louis Vuitton, all that. Now, when the last, they shout out Virgil, Off-White, but you know he had that Kanye West influence. Yeah. But when the last time you took some unknown black person,
made him rich,
and made him rich, because you'll take a white boy, somebody from another race, ethnicity, culture, background that I've never heard of, and blow him the fire. I never had heard of Mason Margiela until Kanye, and I still don't. A nigga can walk through this door with that shit on, and I still wouldn't know what it was, but I know the name because he met
Balenciaga.
All that shit. But niggas won't. So when you niggas claim niggas love niggas when they got something to sell, niggas.
Right.
We need to come together. Buy my new album, come out Friday. Get your bitch ass up out of here.
I try to support black businesses on purpose, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Pay your black tax.
There you go.
Pay your black tax.
You damn sure gonna play white tax, nigga. When white folk gonna get theirs before God get his, bitch ass.
So, no, that's the truth. That's the truth. That ain't even a joke. So once you cash your check, they already got it.
Yeah, like motherfucker, you ain't got no say so. You can't fight it or nothing, nigga. That's the toughest part about it. You can't tell them no. You can't do nothing, nigga. You get that motherfucker and FICA, nigga, who the fuck is FICA? I still ain't met FICA, nigga. FICA ain't never set my motherfucking alarm for me to wake up to go to work.
That's even third ward. Man. I met him before. He rich. That boy rich, but he's still in the hood. He ain't going nowhere. That boy ain't went nowhere.
He probably a real nigga, too. He a real nigga?
No.
He ain't no real nigga? God damn, that's a disappointment, man. I thought FICA was a real nigga, man.
FICA white. You know, we don't let the brother be FICA. That's a white dude. But man, it's all good, man. We appreciate the love, Smack. Appreciate my brother Cornell.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Charlie. Hey, OG Charlie Frank, new album, Guns and Butter, just came out. New Year's, man. Go check it out, my nigga. His shit jam. I'm on it. Go check my shit out. I got my last album was soundtrack Songs in the Key of Life. I also got an album soundtrack to the Revolution, what we made in the midst of all this George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, all this shit here. Man, I be working, man. I just be working, man. I stay working.
We appreciate it.
I stay working and I stay trying to give back to the culture and to my people, man. Man, let me tell you something, man. Especially niggas in Houston, man. Because I understand our culture. We gotta put it in your face culture where niggas like to come up and say they did it all by themselves and niggas hate it on them and niggas feel a certain type of way about invite niggas to shit and niggas don't come out. Somebody gotta be the bigger person, man. Right. Man, you can call me as long as you ain't got no whole bunch of guns at your video shoot, my nigga. Right. I'm not. Cause if you need a whole bunch of guns at your video shoot, that's not a play. Niggas need to start back putting some kind of creativity in video. I don't want to go to a video with a million niggas standing around with a whole bunch of guns looking hard at the camera with their shirt off. Not one bitch.
Car bobbing your head.
Not one bitch in sight.
Yeah,
my nigga. We gotta get
your treatment game.
Yeah. That too, but man, y'all can call me, man, and if it's something, man, I'll come out to y'all, and we got to stop, cause nigga, last trade day, man, I asked Trey, I was like, damn, man, where the rest of the niggas in the city at? And Trey was, hey, man, we gotta get past all that shit, man. We gotta support each other, man. Houston gotta get off that hateful shit. My nigga Cal Wayne say the H in Houston stand for hating and holding nuts.
And it used to be hustling.
Ain't nothing else I can say, man. Underground Dialogue Podcast, where the name speaks for itself. It's your big brother Cave,
and your boy Keith Stone.
Hey, man, shout out to Smackwater, man. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate y'all.
Man. No doubt about it, man. We catch y'all on the next one. Peace and hair grease, man.
The whole the institution of slavery, man, destroyed black people's whole social order. Like we don't have no code like that. You know what I'm saying? But now the black Muslim community, they have a code.
You feel me? That's the example.
You know what I'm saying? That's the example. So they have a code in which they not gonna do that out of respect for each other.
Yeah. But the suppression of the information that come from the Muslims is part of the process. It's like anybody that got some light, they gonna cover that light. Like we can't let that get you. We can't let that get you. So that's why we know. Okay, we know that this person can teach us. We know that person can teach us. But those are the people that's not gonna get the views. That's not gonna get the exposure.
No, I just put that post up today. I just said, talking about black women. If you look at it, I told black women, I say, man, until y'all cancel bitches like this here, the world is gonna continue to look at y'all like that. Yeah, man. Until you cancel these type of, until black women don't wanna cancel those type of bitches because they wanna reserve the right to be a funky bitch when needed. I need to reserve the right to sell pussy if I need to. So I can't talk bad about no bitch selling pussy.
Yeah.
I can take a picture.
Because I don't wanna be that bitch, this hoe here, and then my bills get due and Mr. Earl gotta come over here and slang 75-year-old cop.
It's fucked up, it's like a war.
It's hard to get a black woman to talk down on a bitch, and the bitches is all the way out of line today.
Yeah, it's a war of like ideals. You know what I mean? It's like
I don't even really think it's a war of ideas, man.
Yeah, definitely a war of ideals.
No, but why?
Because this is what I'm saying. In the Christian religion and in different sects, like you say, they okay with you doing, being however you want to be. But like I was saying, they have a social code, and it's up to women dress a certain way, and they know how to carry themselves a certain way. And they know how to hold their tongue in a certain way. But it's some religions just say, hey man, God accept you the way you are.
Yeah.
And they don't try to correct their errors.
And I discussed that because I got a post in my phone right now. It's already ready. I just ain't put the motherfucker up. Bad motherfucker. And I really don't even want to go into depth about it, but I just might. But it's a super bad motherfucker, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, really. Like, man has...
Because a lot of those women you talking about, they go to church and shit.
And I just said on that post the other day, man, I don't believe anybody really believe in God. Because if they
for real. Nah, some real shit though. Because you go do these things, then you just come back and do what you want to do. For real.
And white man gave theyself an out. Well, I just repent. I just say, Lord, forgive me.
And it's over with.
White man was smart.
I'm going to wait by the whole Palestine, and I'm going to repent on the blood.
Wait till you're 98 years old, you're in your deathbed.
Yeah, Lord, forgive me.
Let the guy get you with it, and you going to heaven.
They're going to get me through. I pulled my repent card out, nigga.
I've been a hero devil all my life.
I got my repent card, nigga. They let me in the gate.
Yeah.
104.
Tough, my nigga.
Yeah. Niggas.
What's up, man? It's your big brother K Reno, and check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business, you can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue podcast. All you got to do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it. And man, look, we got some merch that's gonna blow y'all mind. It's gonna blow y'all. When y'all see the merch, y'all gonna be wanting to just dive through the screen.
We got some coming for you, man. We building, man. We building. So watch that thing grow.
Already.
I wonder if they ready. They ain't ready to have this conversation. Or these kind of conversations. But guess what? We gonna have them anyway. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of of y'all matters who they are. Do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too. I wonder if they ready. They ain't ready to have this conversation. Soul too.